Hey, Steve, how you doing? Well, you had a pretty good day, Steve. Yeah, it has been here too. Ooh, I started stocking my cab over up a little bit. Hey, hello, Bree. How you doing, darling? Started trying to get that cab over stocked up. I'm about ready to head north. Hello, Stan. Haven't seen you in a few days. Hope you're doing all right. No, this what I'm doing right now is just getting plates and spoons and forks and knives and bedding and towels and wash rags, that kind of stuff, and figuring out what I want to take clothes wise, just and nothing that really make a decent video. I've got several videos I need to. In fact, that may be one of my priorities tomorrow. I need to pop some videos on there. Has anybody heard anything from Ava? Bree, the lady behind the camera. Oh, was it yesterday or today that I went in and opened up in the morning when she got sick? Yeah, maybe Friday. Hey, Lillian. That's the only reason I opened up because everybody was in there and she was just sick on the dog. Yeah, you're a waterfall lady. Bree, have you ever took a shower under one of them waterfalls? Hey, Diane. How you doing, darling? Miss Janice. How you doing, gal? You made it home, did you, Fair Dust? I'm glad you made it in safe, Gal. I snuck up on you this morning, didn't I? Hello, Mr. Roy. You have you started getting ready for when you're gonna leave again, Fair? Yeah, I watched part of that. I think some of them folks gonna have a headache tomorrow. They were having a good time anyway. Hmm. Huh. Yeah, it might be. Yeah, about as wild as I've seen Paula get. Hello, Rat Pack. How you doing, dude? Well, I didn't say too much about Nate jumping out of the plane, skydiving. So maybe he's gonna do that on his channel. Hello, Plug. I got tickled. We caught you and kept you up for a change, didn't we, Janet? Yeah. Getting her fixed up. Hello, Looter 8. Yeah, Miss Grandma Kelly. How you doing, girl? We always appreciate that. Hey, Kenny. You better get busy before she show up on your doorstep there, Roy. Hello, Ann. Mr. River, seemed like I saw you somewhere before. Hello, Stan. Yeah, it's always fun trying to keep from putting too much junk in there, and I'm trying to trim mine down even a little bit more. Ready for story time and goodbye, huh? You have a good one, Bree. I was going to ask you, is your dog doing any better? I know you had some company for a few days. I just wondered how the pup did. Well, packing this cab over, and I'm trying to cut the clothes back down, and still got to carry some. I don't know how long I'm gonna be gone, but I get up in the mountains, it's gonna be cold there, so I gotta carry some cold weather stuff. And I'm trying to. That cab over camper doesn't have all that much. Doesn't have near the storage just 28-foot trailers got. Hello, Chaseman. Gavin. I'm in Waco, Texas, Gavin. You know, I'm going to one place in New Mexico first, and then up into Colorado, the National Forest. I don't really know just exactly where I am going. I'm just not going to get in a hurry. Stillwater, been there a few times. They, I want to do this trip different than I've ever done one before. I've always sort of had itchy feet. I never did stay one place too long. But I'm the only hard day that I really am gonna make is the first day. First day getting out of Texas is a long day. Rocky just doing fine. Getting more spoiled every day. I've been working with him about riding that motorcycle. He ain't quite got into the knack yet. Yeah, he's getting there. You run the fishing channel, Gavin? He's up on the bed asleep right now. If he gets down, I'll put him up where you can see him. Hello, Michael Ann. How you doing, dear? Yeah, and it's that way. He's a Boston Terrier, Boston Screwtail. Let's go check that out. Rat Pack, can you drop his link in the chat? It can be, and sometimes it's not that way. I should. We're gonna get you to drop Gavin's uh, deal. Here you go. Diane did it. Hello, Johnny Small. Welcome in. I haven't seen you in here either. I was gonna get you to drop Gavin's, but Diane already did it. You got new folk coming in here today. It's a pretty good bunch of folks in here, and we have a lot of fun. Yeah, Diane's quick on that now. Yeah, we appreciate y'all coming in. Like I say, we have a good time in here. If y'all get around to it, hit that thumbs up, subscribe to it. We always appreciate that. Yeah, you're a little Kenny, I think, Diane. There you go. I'll tell you what, we this crew like to camp, like to fish, and like to shoot the bull and laugh, and like I say, we have a good time in here. Uh-oh, you fixing to get in serious trouble, Roy, if you just got 4 cookies left. Yeah, that's something I want us to start doing. When we get these new people in here and start trying to drop their link. Y'all catch it and I don't, remind me. Uh-oh, here's the Griswold family. We'll do it, Lillian. Well, we got a pretty good crew in here every night, and that makes a lot of difference. Well, you got another vehicle, don't you, Roy? Wow. You know, that's something I've never got into. I've threatened to do it a dozen times. I never have. I got too many hobbies already. I think that's neat. I got several friends of mine that at least once or twice a week they're out there with those things. That's a pretty good find there, isn't it, Flo? Michael Ann, are y'all you about to get over to meet up? You know, that's something I haven't tried yet, Roy. I never have tried making any cookies. Well, I'm not going to go there. Man, that's good. Yes, dear. Oh, that's good, Michael Ann. Look like y'all were having a good time. Hello, Hawkins family. You, you hitting on all cylinders, aren't you, Plug? I bet that was a cruise, Michael Ann. I tell you what, that V is hilarious when she gets wound up. And that's all right. Just sit back and take it easy, Sanders. Johnny, come on back in when you get a chance. We appreciate you stopping by. I'll tell you what, I think I do the live stream because they're easy. It'd make your eyes fall out trying to keep up with the chat, though. Yeah, I don't know how those mods keep up with everything they keep up with. I couldn't do it. You talking about you being good or me being good, Plug? If you talking about me, I don't think that's in me. I think I'm just about half smart ass and I can't help it. Yep. And that burn briskets are not cheap anymore, are they, Plug? I went and picked one up for a buddy of mine the other day, and I like to died when I saw what the thing cost. Yeah, they got a place that they're starting to buy their briskets from, these boys down here, and it's all it's all grass fed until the last 2 weeks, and the last 2 weeks they'll pull them in and grain feed them. Boy, some good briskets they cook up out of that. I watched part of one of them. Today, every time I sit down and try to watch a video, the phone would ring or something would happen, and I'd walk off right in the middle of it. Mm, ain't nothing wrong with that. You can always go back and get them. I tell you what, AT&T needs it. Me and them folks have been around and around. Oh, you went back there, got back on the road, huh? Hey, girl. When my wife passed away, well, she had AT&T and had uh, the whole damn package. Well, after she passed away, she didn't need that her phone anymore, you know. So I took called them. I was gonna get them to drop it. I spent 16 hours on the phone trying to get them to drop it. It was in a package, and nobody knew how to do it, or they just kept passing you around and passing you around. Finally, made me mad, and they told me said that they just couldn't do it. I said, "Well, I can then." They said, "Well, what do you mean?" I said, "I'm just gonna quit paying the damn bill. Y'all cut it off then." But I said, instead of just quit paying the bill on the phone, we're gonna quit paying the bill on all this mess. And that's how I got off AT&T. That's crazy. Doing great. How you doing, Crystal? You need to tell that girl on Harley I said hello. Anybody wants to come up and get on the board, will come on. Wow. See, I'm getting even with you today, Janet. You laughing at us. Oh, yeah. I love kayak. I need to go pick one of my kayaks up. The kayak, my favorite kayak is 17.9 long, and it's a sort of a combination of a kayak, sea kayak, and a canoe, a deck canoe, all in one deal. I love that thing. Super easy to paddle. It's real fast if you want to go fast, and it's stable. You saying she had a little bit of grip? There's something about those kayaks. Now I've got airboats and other kind of boats, but uh, It's just something peaceful about that kayak. When I was kayaking all the time, well, out here on this river, I always like to go up and then come back down when you're tired. And I didn't think anything about paddling 10, 15 miles. Or eight, the one spot I like to go is 18 miles up the river and paddle back down. I paddle, 36 miles and just enjoy it. Yeah, they're peaceful. They really are. Hello, Miss Linda Barker. How you doing, darling? Tell you what, it's good exercise too. I don't see how you keep up with that many, Diane. Mm, that's one nice thing about where I'm at, Crystal. I can get on this river out here and paddle 4 or 5 miles, and then I can stay out there for 3 or 4 days and never see another person. Crystal, what kind of kayak are y'all paddling? Yeah, that's one reason I love it here. Yeah, I never thought you'd see the day you had to have a damn passport to get in and out of the U.S. When I was a young buck, I used to always think that was 12. Sit in? Okay. I like to sit in kayaks too. That 17.9 kayak I got built out of cedar, and but it doesn't weigh but I think it's 49 pounds. You build them out of that cedar and they don't weigh anything, but it'll fly. So I don't like to sit on top. Sit inside ones I like. That was money. Yeah, it's all changed. Oh, he's in here. I think he's just listening. He posted up in a minute ago. Sometimes he'll do that and then come on in a little later. You get to sit on top, Grandma. A lot of people really like them. Yeah, well, he come in here and said hello to everybody. Oh yeah, you can, pretty much. You take it easy, Grandma Kelly. Thank you for coming in. Fair does my granddaughters are getting them kayaks, and I'm talking about I got some pretty pretty narrow kayaks. One of them's a racing kayak. It is really narrow, and they'll be standing up in those kayaks paddling. Crack me up. I don't know if I could do that. Only kayak I've ever turned over was I was in a race and on a pretty swift river, and I tried to cut a corner a little bit, hit a rock. It was just enough to roll me up, roll me over. It's a whole different world, Michael Ann. I used to fool with canoes, and on this river here, it's really crooked. And if you paddle 5 miles, you're gonna be paddling straight into the wind, and it's gonna be hitting you on the right, hitting you on the left, and from behind. So wind's a real problem on a canoe. I've been in a canoe with another guy, and we just paddling our butt off and look over the bank, and you just sit still. But the way I build my kayaks, they shed the wind on top pretty good, so it's not a problem. Oh, look, trolley, I think and see. Could figure out what you were talking about. Trolling motor. Okay. Been a long time since I've been down there. I bet it's changed a lot. When I come back from service, if my parents had still been alive, I'd have wound up back in Australia. And I love the people down there. I got to go get some propane bottles filled tomorrow. Imagine I'll go spend some money tomorrow. they, I need to order a set of saddlebags and windshield for that new motorcycle. That's going to cost a few pennies. Ooh, I haven't filled anything up in a while. I bet I'll spend 200 bucks on propane bottle. I got a bunch of empty ones. You're gonna be on the road then, gal. Wow. Mm. Yeah, and these damn idiots, I shouldn't say it that way. I don't need to be getting in politics, but it's just totally unnecessary. And what y'all think about the crazies out there in California shutting 70,000 trucks down that owner operators don't belong to the union? You can't pull out of California anymore. Well, I got 420s and 530s I got to fill. They passed a law, Plugs, that if you don't belong to the union out there, you can't pull out of California. And of course, owner operators don't belong to the union, so that's 70,000 trucks that can't go into California. Yep. You don't think that's not going to throw up? Yeah, big truck. You don't think that's not going to throw a deal into shipping? 70,000 trucks is a lot of trucks, and a lot of stuff comes off that West Coast. Yeah, I don't know what people are thinking. They got to know that that's going to make it work. Looks like to me sometimes these people trying to break the U.S. Yep. So some of that oceanside property in Arizona. Oh yeah. Where's he at now, Roy? Yeah. I know it. Yeah. Something else. I ain't gonna start talking about that too much anymore. But all we can do is wait for election and try to swap it up. Yeah, well, what's bad about it, Janice? We got some of the biggest seaports in the United States in California. A lot of stuff comes in there off the ocean. You can't get it from the ocean to the California border. You know, that's where them 70,000 trucks were pulling. Good night, Lillian. Hope you have a good night, gal. Yep. Oh, Lord, he is going to have a rude awakening, Roy. Go from Tulsa to out there. Woo. Well, there's one thing that is good in California, and that's the weather out there. You can't beat the weather in that place. Well, I mess around tonight and lunch today. I threw a steak on the grill, and green beans and baked potatoes. I ate pretty heavy at lunch. Uh, Tonight I didn't want to eat a whole lot. I got to thinking about it. I made a big old pan of cornbread. And I'll be damned if I didn't sit down and eat that whole pan of cornbread. Yeah. Boy, that stuff is good when it's hot. You put a little bit of butter on it. Mm. Yeah. I'll have a good one, William. Yeah, they do have that. Oh, yeah. It's not the people. They're building like crazy here in Texas, but a lot of it's from California. Yep. I got pretty hot today. I've been eating ice all night. That little ice machine is paid for itself. You know, Andre, there's good folks everywhere. And what happens, that thing builds up and gets one ice cube in the top, and it'll start trying to do that until that ice cube gets out of the way. There's two things, that two little old gizmos I bought, three really, that I use all the time. One of them's that ice maker, and yep, that's right, Ann. But the ice maker, and then I bought that bread maker, and then that crock pot. I couldn't do without them three. Hey, Linda, how you doing, girl? Wow, I did cheap. He is cheap. Hello, G. Seemed like I saw you somewhere before. You headed for Michigan, or you headed for the Rebel Girls meetup? Damn, you just half-assing, Roy.
What's up? Oop, wrong way. No, there's Moose. He's out for the night.
Yep. What kind of cookies you make?
I still. Well, what I got up there? I got peanut butter, I got chocolate chip, and I got oatmeal chocolate chip. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I thought you'd already made some.
No, then you got a Walmart by you, right?
Yeah.
They got these cookies in the deli section. Here, I'll get the box. I'm gonna eat my last one. But they're in a box like this. And if you like soft batch chocolate chip cookies for $5, well now I think they're $5.58. But this is like 2 pounds of cookies. 2 pounds, 4 ounces.
Good Lord.
But and you put them in a microwave for a few seconds, and they're like coming out of the oven, soft and chewy. But yeah, they're they look homemade. I had
I
cookies
tell
saved
you,
for later.
I tell you the cookies that I can't have in the house.
Yeah, would you?
That's them Nutter Butter peanut butter cookies. I buy a package of them. It don't
Oh,
last.
me neither. No,
Hey,
no, Nutter Butters. No. I get in trouble with them.
yeah, me too.
You ever have them deep fried?
No, huh?
They're re- yeah, they're really good deep fried.
Deep fried. I wouldn't even have thought of that.
Yeah, that wow. Where were we at? Indiana State Fair? Yeah, Indiana State Fair, and they had all kinds of deep fried weird stuff, uh, Oreos and Reese cups. No, was it Reese cups? Maybe it wasn't Reese cups. But Nutter Butters was one of them, and I got that, and oh boy.
I never have had that. That's like that fried ice cream. That just don't make no damn sense to me.
Yeah, the deep fried cookies at the fair. Diane's probably been there. Yeah, yeah, man. These and them Nutter Butters. Man, I'll take peanut butter and I'll put in between one of them and make a chocolate chip peanut butter sandwich.
Well, something the thing you remember about when you were a kid. Oh Lord.
Yeah,
You remember your mom making them peanut butter cookies and taking that fork and mashing in on top of them where you had all them little lines on top of peanut butter cookie.
yeah. I didn't. Yeah, I didn't do that on my last batch. Was I supposed to?
Mm.
My butt's getting bigger talking about cookies.
Yeah,
Ice cream between them. I never thought of that.
Linda said her butt's getting bigger just talking about all the cookies.
Yep, the fork lines. Yeah, I rolled them out in a ball and I threw them on that pan and put them out there in that oven on the camp stove. And I about halfway through them, I was like, was I supposed to put lines in these things? Every peanut butter cookie I've ate in my life had them fork lines in it.
Yeah, that was a big deal growing up.
Steve Irwin was cool. Oh, I don't know. I'll just do that tomorrow, I guess.
Yeah. That's the only
Hey,
thing
wait a
wrong.
minute. Now, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait. I don't. Oh, I left the Happy Cool open. I don't think I had any cookies today. No.
You have
No, I
ate
didn't have
it.
any cookies today yet. But yeah, I got to close that Happy Cool.
That got his sweet tooth going.
The other one closes no problem, but it opens long ways with the Happy Cool. But this one opens with ways, and you have to push the lid down. And I keep forgetting that because I'm used to the other one. You just drop the lid and it closes.
How you like it, Alpha Cool?
We love them. We've had that one there now for almost a year. And now we just got this other one, but free refrigeration off the sun, it's hard to beat that. I'm not just because they're opticals. I mean, but it's they're not solar refrigerators, but they're running on our solar.
Yeah.
And now I got that extended stay installed today. Well, tonight I just got that done right before your live stream, and now I think I can start ripping the fridge and that out.
Well, and this cab over.
I'll do that for you, Camper Going One. Do what, Ron?
I said this cab over of mine. It's got a 3-way in it. It's propane or 12 or, and I run it on propane before the time. Unless I'm plugged in, I'll plug it in.
We did too.
They
Yeah,
run
that's
long.
a 3-way, but for some reason they didn't have the 12-volt hooked up.
No,
So
they
it's
don't
really
burn
running on
much.
110 and
They don't burn much propane. That's locked up.
no. When we didn't cook in the rig, I think we got 6 weeks on the fridge.
On the
Maybe
20
2
pound.
months if she didn't really cook.
And that was on 20 pound, wasn't it?
But I don't think no 30. Honey's got a 30-pound on her, or 30-gallon. No, 30-pound, 14-gallon. I think is what it is. What they told me. Yeah, 14-gallon tank.
What are you gonna
How
wind
much
up
solar we
taking?
running on the fridge? We got 750 on the roof, 4 house batteries. I have one Apicool, the 44 quart, on the house batteries, and the other one is plugged into the Jackery, which is plugged into the house batteries. But I just haven't got around to the new Apicool up to the batteries yet because all that's coming out. Everything's moving. He's going to be listing to one side here soon. And winters are good fridges.
Yeah, and that's something you just nearly gotta have. You gotta have
It
a way to
is.
keep it cold. Yeah.
Now the next main goal is, of course, the remodel, but getting solar on this roof, bigger solar controller, maybe a few more batteries, but a mini split, and then we should be pretty efficient then.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this cab over, and I need to put some solar on it. And I can't make up my mind whether I want to put the
Hold on a
solar
minute.
on.
I'm gonna go move this phone. Wait, yeah, because you got gargly. I think it's my phone. I'll be right back.
Okay. That's supposed to be a good one, G. There. Linda, what are you gonna wind up taking? You pickup or camper or what? I know it was sort of up in the air on what you were gonna take. Is the opal one they mine underground, where they live underground, where it's hot? Okay.
See what that does. It's out on the awning now.
Well, I got a couple projects on that cab over. I want to try to figure out how I can carry a kayak with me, and but then I need to put some solar up there too. Oh, okay. Oh, you gonna start tent camp and truck camp combined, huh? But
What
I've
I'm
got
going to
that.
do eventually is get a rooftop AC off. Oh man, I hate to take it off though. That thing works great. It's got the original R12 refrigerant in it. It almost makes it snow in here.
Yeah, I tell you what, I made a lot of money off that R12 when that stuff started getting short, and they were talking about outlawing it. Me and a buddy of mine bought 3 semi truckloads of that stuff and just parked it back,
That's the way to do it.
and it was selling for. I think we paid 42 cents a can for it, something like that, and it went as high as $25 a can.
Wow.
You put a hell of a lot of cans in a damn semi truck now. Uh, Hell, I got these home built kayaks, but I'm thinking about trying to mount that kayak on the side of that camper because the camper is like 87 inches wide and that kayak is not but 14 inches tall. So you could lay it down the side and you still wouldn't be over with. Just figure out how to get a bracket down there. Yeah, I believe I would.
Yeah, Becky's kind of struggling with that humidity right now back there. She needs to hurry up and get back here.
She's about ready to get out of there.
Yeah, that humidity back there in Indiana is really getting to her.
I tell you what, y'all got a house full of mosquitoes up there too.
Oh my gosh, yes we do. She's. I don't remember it being that bad when I was a kid, but man, them mosquitoes are nuts up there.
I used to laugh at these farmers down here in Texas and talk about, yeah, uh, yeah, they talk about they need a real good cold, hard freeze in the wintertime to kill them mosquitoes and bugs off. I thought, man, you're out of your mind. You go up to Indiana, snow 2 foot deep, and they got more mosquitoes than you got in Texas. And then you go to Alaska, and it's that much worse.
I know. I think in Alaska they're on steroids up there.
Oh, Lord.
100% humidity the other day. Wow. Yeah, she's I was talking to her. She's really starting to struggle up there. They need to hurry up and do what they're doing so she can get out of that. Last year when we got back there, we weren't back there a week, and she ended up in the hospital for a week and almost died on us. They pushed me out away from the ambulance, and it looked like they were working her over with CPR, but I'm not sure. But that ambulance was rocking, and they shut the door. The ambulance sat there for a little bit, and they had. I guess she was so bad they called a fireman. The fireman in to come drive the ambulance while the two EMTs worked her over in the back. She come to in the emergency room. She was totally out of it. The severe asthma attack almost took her out. We weren't back in Indiana a week. But out here in Arizona, she's fine as long once she got it under control, changed diet, lost some weight and everything. She was losing weight, and then she thought she didn't need her medication a couple times, and she about killed her asthma medicine. And then she went to this pulmonary doctor in Indiana, and she's got her all fixed up now.
Something else.
She's got a cousin that lives out here in Arizona that cannot move back to Indiana. To move from Indiana, she can't even go back to visit Indiana because of her asthma. The last time she went to Indiana, she like Becky, she almost died. I was worried to death though when Becky was going back. I was like, "Oh man, hopefully same thing don't happen," but it didn't. But this week she's been struggling with it.
My brother was from Texas, and he had asthma. Well, he had polio when he was a kid, and they're finding out that polio is coming back in people's lungs when they get up 50, 60 years old. Now, he was like 51, and he had to move to Arizona. But that's what finally got him. He moving to Arizona helped him a little bit, but that wasn't stopping what was wrong with him.
8 years ago, she had a bad attack and almost died. She was on a breathing machine. She was completely out of it. It wasn't it was like a CPAP, but something else PAP. But she was on that, and back then, see, that was 8 years ago. The doctors, he looked at me across the other side of the bed from her, and he said, "Do you want your wife to live?" And I says, "Yeah." And he said, "You need to get her to Arizona as soon as possible."
Mm.
Took us 5 years, but we did it finally.
Good Lord, he would have a hard time here, Andre. They got ryegrass planted everywhere in this country. Well, and on that kayak of mine, I can put it on the roof.
Yeah,
But
that's it, Diane, right there. Which Diane put.
BiPAP.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't a CPAP, it was a BiPAP. It looked like a CPAP to me, but yeah, but she didn't even, I don't think she took her nebulizer with her. She might have. Hopefully she did.
But what I was starting to say, Ann, I don't want to put it on the roof because I want to put solar up there. And with that kayak, it just wouldn't work. So,
Let your solar's high enough, you could slide the kayak underneath it.
boy, yeah, I guess so. I think I can put it on the side.
Yeah.
It won't be too wide. So,
Yeah, because I know you said your kayaks aren't very tall.
No, they're like 14 inches tall. Is all they are. Well, if you figure you can be 102 inches wide, and I think I'm 86 inches wide now, so that'd be 96. That'd be 100 inches wide. So you'd be under legal limit. Yeah, my wife was on one of them nebulizers. Get the albuterol in by the case. And then
Oh, I know it.
there was another breathing stuff that they had. I can't remember the name of it, but it seemed like it did better than albuterol did.
She was on that Advair for a little while. Now I don't. She got two inhalers. One's emergency. Actually, I think that's the only one she's got now. Yeah, I believe so. I believe that's the only one she keeps now is the emergency one. But she's lost a lot of weight too, which helped. We changed a lot of our diet, which helped. And coming out here really helped.
I need to lose some damn weight. And I carry what I weigh all right, but I too much for me to weigh. Yeah, oh, I'll look at it. Be glad to. I think now at the top of my AC that cab over is 10.6, I think. So I've got a little room on top, you know, height wise. How old, honey? How tall is she?
God, how tall is she? I ain't measured her yet. Just typical RV height with a rooftop AC. So I don't know. I ain't measured her. 11 feet, maybe. I should do that sometime.
There's one town in Indiana, and I was pulling out of Texas, pulling cargo trailers, and they sent me up there with a load of trailers, the first damn load I pulled for them. And you cannot get in that town with a trailer. They had railroad tracks around that town and underpasses, and none of the underpasses were over 9 foot tall. You
That sounds
can't,
like New Carlisle.
huh?
That sounds like New Carlisle.
It might
But
have been.
they've raised theirs since then.
Well, I had to take and I had a 53-foot trailer and had it loaded with cargo trailers, and I had to unload them things right in the middle of the damn highway, and they picked them up there because I couldn't go to town with them. I mean, I couldn't get in there. That's crazy. Uh, you say some funny stuff. You better watch them heights when you pull in some big stuff.
Oh yeah. I forget about tree limbs from time to time. Well, there's going to be a tree limb get me one of these days.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to get used to this cab over being tall again because that's taller than my RV. A travel trailer. It's taller than that travel trailer.
Yeah, I should really measure this one. Because the tallest point's my air conditioner.
Yeah.
The roof comes up about half the air conditioner, but the air conditioner is still tall. We got one of them old tall Dometic ones too. One of the old real tall. They're like smaller, but they're taller.
Yeah. Yeah. And I used to keep height on my truck and trailer on a piece of tape on the dash, just where I didn't forget. You'd run up on a overpass or underpass. I got into it
Yeah.
when I had that steel shop. Well, I had one real big winch truck. It was like a 15-ton truck, and they called me one day, and there was a railroad trestle out there that you had to go under, and they had routed a truck through there. Well, it was a military truck. I don't know what it was hauling, but it was in a big old steel encased deals, all tarped down, and they'd started under that underpass. Well, the state had gone in there and resurfaced that road,
Yeah.
and when they built that thing up, and it was that truck was so long, he got in it and started back out. Well, he was rolling fast enough. He wedged that thing in under that railroad track, and there was a train supposed to be through there in like an hour and a half. And, oh, they were throwing a fit. Well, they called me, and I went out there, and they'd had 2 or 3 records out there trying to get that truck out of there. And I got out there that big wrecker of mine and got to looking at it, and I said, I can get it out from under there, but I'm gonna tear some stuff up. I said, man, it don't make no difference. So we got to get it out from under there before that train comes through. I went back to my truck, got a pair of bolt cutters, went to cutting valve stems off, and I cut the valve stems off all of the damn tires on the truck, and then part of them on the back. It had about 6 axles under it. I cut them off about 3 axles. He backed it out of there. Probably $20,000 worth of valve stems.
Yeah, South Bend did that too. Resurfaced this one area at an overpass, and I think it was like 8 inches off of what it said, because the asphalt had built up over time.
You have a good one.
It was a Budweiser truck, actually. It was a Bud Light truck that got stuck under it.
But I don't know what was on this one, but the MPs had already got there. They had MPs with rifles and ready to go.
Jeez.
So it was something hot. It might have been a rocket or a bomb or a motor that you don't ever tell on the military. I used to get into some crazy stuff in that shop. Oh. It's a Saturday, isn't it?
It is, ain't it?
Sunday now.
No, I'm still in the past. You're in the future.
Yeah. Just barely.
11:59 here. Saturday, July 9th.
I say I'm 12:59 here. Well, Becky gonna fly back out?
No, she was going to take the train, but now her brothers want to drive her out here. He's nuts. But they want to do a 2-week vacation and come out here and see Flagstaff, because they've never seen Flagstaff. So they said they'll drive her out here, and okay.
Shoot, yeah, save you a little money anyway, won't it?
And then I probably got to turn around and haul butt to Indiana, but I'm going to drive, I think. I might take. No, if I take the train, then I got to find somebody to pick me up and run me around. Yeah. The only thing I got to do is just go to the license branch, get my driver's license, and leave.
You can't do it in the mail or on the computer?
No, because I did it the last time online. And they said in Indiana, every other time you got to come into the license branch. And the only thing they want to do is check my eyes.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, it's aggravating.
If I'd have thought, oh, go ahead.
And it's aggravating. A lot of them laws don't amount to anything but making money. That's all the hell it is.
Oh, yeah, especially that one. They didn't need driver's license to drive a wagon across this country back in the day. Wait, did I say his 9th birthday? 1:59 a.m. and it's my baby. Oh, it's baby sister's birthday. Happy birthday, baby sister. Okay. Wow,
Mm-mm.
my birthday's in like 3 weeks. That just dawned on me. August 2nd.
Damn, this year's going by fast.
It is. I can't believe we're in July already. You know, out of curiosity, I need to check this. Oh, there ain't no tag on it. Still in the green though.
What is it?
Fire extinguisher.
Oh,
I just seen it back there behind Honey's seat. I was, I'm kind of wondering if it ain't the original. But I'm not seeing a date on it.
no, I haven't yet. They
1988. You guys are still good? Hey, wait a minute now. That means this isn't Honey's original. Honey's in 82. This is in 1988, it says.
it'd be like that blackout they had in New York that time, where electricity stayed off up there for like 2 days, and the 9 months later they had a run on kids. Boy, they had kids popping up everywhere. Oh yeah, I got some great mods in here, Rat Pack. Yeah, I'm going to Abilene. They
Tomorrow.
I was going to go ahead and make him reservations. Damn, I forgot about it. I need to call on that. They mess with me. I'll take a tent up there and pop it up and just for outside stuff and stay in my cab over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to miss that one, Linda. I got a lot of friends of mine. I got to get hold of Badge and see if he's still going to try to come down. But that's what was that, October?
Is that the one in Missouri?
No, it's one in Texas.
Oh, Branson, Missouri. There's maybe it was the Helen, Georgia one. Sorry, Moose. Didn't mean to wake you up.
I could take off and go do it, but I got some property I'm trying to sell, and they so it's making me sort of hang around a little bit. All right, they crazy as everything is, and property's up real high right now, but people getting scared of it.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you hate to buy one of these new houses that went up $100,000 because the lumber jumped?
Yeah, I was looking at some of the lumber prices today at Home Depot, and boy, I'm glad I don't need a lot.
It's still pretty high. I haven't tried to buy anything lately.
Yeah, it's still pretty. It's not as high as it was a few months ago, but it's still pretty high.
Yeah. I tell you what, that's crazy.
Here's something that didn't make no sense in Home Depot tonight. I was building that grate, so I thought, our blacksmith, he takes a rod. He's got a swinging grate on his cook thing like ours. Well, to keep it from swinging, he takes a rod and drives it into the ground,
Uh-huh.
and it holds that grate still. And so I looked at their rods for like a full 3 foot, 4 foot rod was $22, $25 or something like that.
Oh, yeah, that's
I went
crazy.
down and looked at the concrete rebar,
Yeah.
10-foot section for $6.
Oh, Lord, that used to. They. It's still just wild. They. And I tell you what, aluminum's wild. I got into a deal here a while back that I'm still doing. Is I bought a little old machine that you can feed a piece of wire into, and it'll split it'll peel the outside off that plastic off that wire to strip it.
Oh, yeah.
Well, now it's against the law to burn that wire. They won't give you hardly anything for it if you burn it.
Really?
And
I didn't know that.
yeah, they outlawed it. EPA outlawed it. Well, copper got up to, I sold a bunch here a while back. I had several thousand pounds of it. And damn, $4 a pound.
Wow.
And, well, some people found out I was doing it. So I got two more electrical contractors, dumped a bunch of wire out here. I bet I got enough wire that if I worked every day, 8 hours a day, it'd take me a month to peel it all back. Ain't no telling how many pounds. But I'm doing it for that, just fit, half and half.
Yeah.
And they make pretty good money doing that. Yeah, I know them subs been going up a little bit, Janice. They maybe make 350 for too long. Hopefully. Yeah.
Yeah, I think last time I looked, you were at 150, somewhere in that area. Of course, it's been a while since I looked.
Yeah, it's 345 now. So it's come on up some. If I ever start running them videos in the daytime, too, well, that'll make a difference. But yeah. Yeah, I think it was, well, early this morning, I thought it was 41. Might have been. But a lot of people don't know this live's running, because it's late. So some of these, the videos I got backed up, I need to start putting them on there. Did you run any premieres on yours, Roy?
That's all we've been releasing lately, these premieres.
Mm.
I do one on Wednesday. Camping Therapy releases a video on Wednesday, so we follow her whenever I have one done for Wednesdays. But mostly we do the Friday Raid Parade. And then if I get something done in between there or something, I'll throw one out on a Monday or something. Like this cooking grate, I'll probably throw this one out here pretty soon if it turned out all right.
Well, that the one that you're building that grate, is that the one that's got the swinging grill where you swing it out over the fire or you swing it back up out of the way?
No, it hangs off my it hangs off. I have I forget what they call this thing, but it's an outdoor kitchen setup. Let's see if I can get this to turn up right there.
Oh yeah, okay.
And those two skillets is setting on the grate that I built. If I can get that to come in closer.
Yeah, I see it.
And right now I just got the chain draped over the rod. So I unhook it and I can slide it up and down and hook it right back up. But I think I'm going to come up with a pulley system for it. But I had my blacksmith made those hanging rods. He made that first one for me, the short one, and I said that ain't tall enough. He said, "What do you mean it ain't tall enough?" I said, "Because sometimes we come across places where the fire rings are above ground."
Hello,
And so
somewhere.
yeah, I had him make that taller one, and it's got the heavier rod that goes across it too. But we didn't
I
have a grate. We didn't bring the grate with us, so I made one for it today.
I used to build all kind of crap for my camping, and I I built one of those that you take and drive a pipe in the ground, and it's got
Yeah,
another pipe on the grate where you drop down over it, and with an adjustment on where you adjust it up and down or
yeah.
swing the fire swinging off.
Hey,
I
there's
built.
somewhere Creek Comedy Fishing. I ain't heard nothing from them in a long time. Have you two been on subjects?
That's the first time I've seen that channel.
Oh, that sounds funny. All right, there's a close. Wait, where'd it go? Here it is. There's a closer.
Yeah,
But oops. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Good for you. That's part of the video.
I need to start dropping about 2 videos a week besides this live stream. And
I
I
do like
got
to do three.
to do what?
I do like to do three, but it's been a while.
The I got to keeping up with mine when I was posting regular videos, and if I posted one like every day, they didn't do too good.
Yeah.
If I posted one every other day, they did better. But they did the best at every third day. If I posted a video every third day, I got more views than
Huh.
any other day because it some people are gonna look at it when it first posts up,
Yeah.
and then you got another day of people that sort of miss it that they can pick up on it. But if you
Yeah.
post another video too quick, they won't look at the other one. Hello, Harley. I didn't see you even in here. They, but they won't look back at it. They'll go to the new one.
His dog. How is that comfortable?
I believe a dog is comfortable. Hey, Timmy Ray, how you doing?
Just posted the latest video. Well, YouTube never notified me. She used to be hold on, let me if I remember this right. She used to be a backup singer for Statler Brothers. I think it was. There's Timmy Ray the King.
Well, Harley, who told you that? I'm curious.
Oh yeah, you gotta go watch him. Especially when he goes poops in the weeds.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, yeah. You gotta go check their channel out. You'll laugh.
But the Statler brother?
Who was it? Original Quartet. Was it the Statlers or maybe it was the Oakridge Boys? Oakridge Boys. Oh yeah, Oakridge right there. I travel with the Oakridge Boys. Yeah. Yes, Timmy. Well, no, not really. I did have my hand in them earlier, but there's 4 left. I haven't had any today. There's 4 cookies left.
Damn, you're doing good. You got them sitting right there beside you.
I know it. I had heart surgery. I broke my foot, so we were out for a little bit. The last video that I seen posted from you guys is the parade. When you were singing in the parade. I think that was the last one.
Well, did you do any good, Harley? Damn, I haven't been coon hunting since I was a kid.
God, those things are overrun in Indiana.
They're overrun everywhere. You know, they opened that Russian fur market up, and that killed the fur market in the United States. And people quit hunting them coons, you know, for the hides, and they're just everywhere now. I mean,
yeah. Well, it's good to hear he's doing better.
Yeah.
And so are you. You better get rid of evidence before Becky gets back. I went looking for more evidence today, but I couldn't find any. Regular Walmarts don't carry these, but apparently super Walmarts do. The ones with the delis. 52 cookies are in here. 2 pounds, 4 ounces. Well, there's only 4 in there, not 52.
I think you're talking about Crystal, Diane. Boy, you don't realize that how important them feet are until you mess one up.
These cookies, they're not junk food. There's cookies cannot be junk food. There is, you see, you got your breads, you know, for your flours. You got, and dairy. The only thing it don't have is the meat. So it's got 3 of the basic food groups in it. Well, no, 2. There's no veggies. We're halfway good. Good, you're back filming? Cool. Yeah, don't make no big plans, though, if you sit down and watch these guys, because you ain't getting up for a while. I'm telling you, you ain't getting up for a while.
Yeah, I'll have to look at that. I bought one of these little bitty small wash machines, and but you got to sort of babysit that thing. I got started watching videos one day last week, and I'd run out there and change that thing up, and take and come back in and watch a video, go back out. I kill a whole day doing that.
Well, you're welcome. Yeah, I filled our washing machine up today. I didn't turn it on, but I did fill it up. Went to get water over here at Belmont, where we normally get it at. It's usually free at the Pilot, but they've got a padlock on the spigot, so I had to run over to Flagstaff and get it. But I had to go to the Home Depot over there anyway today.
Oh, me. Yeah, I'll have to sub to you somewhere and check that out.
You ain't going to regret it.
You know, I went through the other day and I got to looking at a bunch of these channels, and they don't ever notify me when somebody puts a video up on some of these channels.
No, we don't. Yeah. We turn the bell on for everybody we sub to, too.
Yeah.
Because that way when that little notification comes across the top of the phone, we hit that watch later and it goes right to our watch later list. And then it usually runs on the TV up there, but we haven't had enough Wi-Fi to run that TV.
Well,
But we run the watch later list 24/7 on that TV when we got Wi-Fi.
That's something that I found out today. Is that I got that, was it HMDI cable on that TV of mine?
Mm-hmm.
So it's set up to where I can hook that laptop up and watch it, use that for a monitor.
Yeah, I might do that eventually too. But now I got to figure out where I'm going to put that TV for now. 86 degrees tomorrow, dogs. We might be running the air conditioner. Depending on the humidity. If humidity don't get high, then we won't have to.
Yeah, that makes me mad, Janice. I'll get a notification and I'll go to it and it'll be a third of the way over.
Yeah. Well, I gotta get a shower tonight. I was underneath this man. I lived life on the edge tonight, though, Ron.
You did what you do.
I had to grind on the propane tank under honey with the Dremel.
Oh,
Yeah, I went to put the extended stay on. And I walked over and I looked at Scott's rig, too, to see if his was like that. But his ain't like this. You could take his line off and move it as far back as you want and put the extended stay on and put right back on. Honey has got a square metal frame on the side of her propane tank that the door opens up on. So they didn't give you enough room to slide the regulator back to put the extended stay on. So I had to cut a hole into that steel there and slide that regulator back a little further so I could get that extended stay on.
Yeah, I tell you what, I used to cut a lot of diesel tanks and propane tanks and stuff like that for the smokers and barbecue pits. And the only safe way you can do it is fill them up full of water.
Yeah.
And
yeah, they're empty because that tank's empty.
Yeah, well, as long as it's turned off, well, it's all right. As long as you don't get it too hot, but just don't get a spark inside of it.
Yeah, it was turned off.
I used to be cutting them doors. Once you get a door cut in it, you're all right.
Mm-hmm.
That's
what I did. I kind of cut a door in it and I knocked it down. But of course, the first cut you make ain't never enough. I had to go back in there about 3 more times to get it to.
Well, I'd be cutting them tanks, and I had an old my top hand that worked with me. Well, you'd have to get somebody to hold a piece of cardboard behind your cutting torch, where the water from behind you wouldn't put the torch out.
Oh, yeah.
And once you started cutting, boy, you had to get after it. And that thing you were feeding straight oxygen in there cutting, and about every 2 or 3 minutes, that damn thing would blow up.
Jeez.
And it'd shoot water 20 foot in the air. And I'd turn around and look, my helper would be standing about 30 foot over there. They'd get back over and pull that damn cardboard for me. He said, how do you just stay there? And I said, if you hear the damn boom, you're all right. Oh, Lord.
Well, I was going to just extend the valve with a black pipe. But I got at Home Depot and started looking at all the gas fittings and got confused. So I said, now forget it. I'm just going to cut the hole bigger and slide that thing back.
Good night, Harley. Appreciate you coming in, man.
My uncles used to coon hunt when I was a kid. I kind of miss it. They're all gone now.
I got hooked up with a company that did catering. And we'd buy them damn 500-gallon propane tanks and build a smoker up for them and pipe water into it where you had hot water and all that mess. Set them on the trailer. I guess I built about 30 of them things for that company. And I built all these fancy barbecue pits for people. and I never built one for myself.
I have one of those. You see them on next to the old houses back in the 50s, 40s. You know, the old fuel oil drum, the stand up tank. I forget what they're called. A lot of people make hog roasters out of them. But I got a real nice thick one back in Indiana that I need to get back there and sell.
I never have seen one of those things, Roy. We don't use that down here.
No,
No, you don't use
they
all.
usually sit next to your house and they'd fill them up with fuel oil and it'd run into their heating oil, would run into their furnace or whatever. I ain't even broke my PlayStation out in years, Timmy. It's up above my head there somewhere.
That'd be cool, Harley. Do that. Well, folks, it's about time to do it to it, I think. We've been here about 2 hours again.
Yeah, I'm pretty tired.
Yeah. I can't believe we stay on here 2 hours every damn night. And I think I still make some people mad when I shut it down. Oh, Lord.
15-gallon underbelly tank. I'm thinking about moving honeys to the underbelly. I don't know why they didn't do that. There's plenty of room under this rig for tanks. Good night, Diane. Night camper one. Oh, everybody's saying good night.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm fixing to shut it down. Hey, Roy, appreciate you coming up.
Hey, no problem. I lost my mouse. I can't get down now. Oh, here it is.
And we'll see y'all tomorrow. Y'all take it easy. Have a good
All right,
day.
good night, everybody. I'm heading down. Later.